Welcome back, trainers, and today we have an exciting video for you right here. We're going to be taking a look at my 100% IV level 51 Buzzwole. I can't believe it. Let's see what it can do. Don't know why it took me so long to finally showcase this. It's been best buddy for a while now. So folks, we have some incredible battles. We have a lot of X-Legends we're going to be making top left, throw their phone into the couch, all that fun good stuff. But before we get started, I just want one little thing from you all, and that is to just hit that like button. If you can do that for me, it would be really much appreciated. And that's all we really ask for over here. It just takes you a few seconds and it makes me a lot happy and it helps out the channel. Alright, so we got the cool moon in the background here doing some night battles, folks. We're going to be pairing it up with Dialga and Mewtwo. And towards the end, we're going to take off, I do believe, Dialga and put on Metagross. So, oh my goodness, Buzzwole. Farming down at Togekiss with Dragon Breath. Oh, right. Buzzwole is, oh boy, able to take a hit. Let's put it that way. It can take a hit and it dishes out the damage. Now, we're going to be going with Superpower and Lunge. Lunge is just a lifesaver. It helped me win so many battles going up against specific things. Kyogre, you're going to see a lot of those. Lowering the attack, able to survive longer, stay in the fight longer, and just do more damage. Superpower is going to be that kind of last resort thing to use, of course, because you're going to be debuffing yourself. Now, you can also go with Power Up Punch, I suppose, but that's up to you. I personally think Superpower is just going to be the way to go. Alright, now let's see what we have. Leading with that Melmetal, we're met with a Garchomp. Horrible lead. Now, I'm kind of breaking the rules here, and we're going to be throwing in our counter to Garchomp. Yes, it counters us as well, but this is technically our best matchup. But they're going to be swapping after they do throw a Sand Tomb, as I suspected, so we're getting a shield up. Okay, you got me. But I couldn't really risk it if it was going to be a Earth Power. You never know what people are going to have to switch it up, right? So we're landing the Draco, not able to get to another Iron Head, and we're looking okay. We're not looking the best, actually. Let's see what happens here. We did bring the Garchomp down a decent amount, so we can potentially farm or lunge them. We'll just have to see. So we're going to go ahead and farm them all the way down here. They hit us with a Sky Attack, hitting us with another one here, and we're just going to go ahead and farm down. We are down a shield, bringing in that Garchomp, so what we're going to do is just start throwing these superpowers here. I do believe I throw 2 here, and farm up a little bit more. 1 more, swap into our Buzzwole, and we're just going to hope that there's not a Togekiss in the back. I highly doubt it. And there's the Kyogre. What did I say? I don't know why the Kyogres kept coming up here, but here we are with them, and you're going to see this many times. So we're going to go for the lunge, of course. We don't want to go for superpower and debuff ourselves. The Buzzwole's flexing on it. That's not the only time. It keeps on flexing on these people. It's so funny. It does it at the perfect time. This Pokemon is such a, I wouldn't call it a meme, but it's hilarious, let's put it that way. So we're just making it to the superpower here, and it's getting a little close. What's going on? We still have a shield and energy. Able to immediately swap so they can't gain any more farm. Bringing in that Melmetal and go for the superpower. Stumbling over my words. Let's keep it fluid here. Let's go. Alright, next battle we're met with a Mamoswine, which is not particularly the best matchup for the Melmetal, but we can make do. Alright, so they're going to be catching. Now, this is incredible because they did throw in a Gyarados to catch a superpower. Catch the rock, sucker! Alright, so we're looking great here, and at this point, we can let this go, no problem at all. Aqua Tail, no big deal. So we're going to retreat with energy, bringing in our Dialga to farm down that Gyarados after hitting them with a Rock Slide that they thought was going to be a superpower, which was just... I was laughing my ass off on the couch, I gotta be honest with you. Alright, so we have the Mamoswine back out here. We're gonna go for that Iron Head, super effective, and we're getting a shield from them, the first one. And I didn't think they were gonna be able to Powder Snow down. There's no way they'd have to throw here, so let's see what happens. Taking us out with the Avalanche, and you already know, we got a couple of options. We can go in there with the Melmetal, as you can see here, and unfortunately I did gain 1 quick move worth of farm. The only thing I'm thinking is if they have a Togekiss in the back. Now, folks, like I said, I have a great video for you. You're going to see one incredible battle that Mandibuzz puts up against a Togekiss. I couldn't believe... I was like, yo, Buzz... Did I call it Mandibuzz? Oh, here we go again with that. Buzzwole put up a fight up against Togekiss. Unbelievable. I jumped up on that victory. It was 1 health in a dream, 1 HP in a dream. It was just unbelievable. I had to... I was telling myself, that has to be the play of the month. That has to be the play of the final quarter of the year. All right, next battle. Let's get into this here. I'm going off on that ramble tangent. So we got a mirror match. They go straight for the superpower, which is fine. And I didn't throw because I suspected them to swap. We're going to go ahead and hold on to our energy and just bring in our Dialga here up against the Garchomp. And they're going for Outrage. Now, they keep on doing that. I'm going to have to say maybe they've only got one charge move on their Garchomp, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, no problem at all. If they have Sand Tomb, they just weren't throwing it, then hey, okay. Maybe they got Fire Blast as a sneaky other charge move, and Outrage is just going to be the better option, right? Anyways, they're bringing back that Melmetal here, and I'm suspecting a superpower again, which is not going to be enough to take us out. We're going to barely survive, just enough to get to the freaking Draco Meteor. It was a good day, and we're getting a shield and the final shield, so we are playing a shieldless battle here. So we bring in our Buzzwole, and again with the Kyogre, there you go, going for the lunge right away to lower the attack so we can go ahead and take care of business. And at this point, I'm just thinking, let's go Buzzwole, put in the work. Make them surprised, like, oh my gosh, what's this guy doing this time? All right, so we get hit by that little baby surf, no problem, no problem. Going for the lunge again. Let's take out this Kyogre, get out of here. Bringing in that Melmetal, and it's over, folks. I've already got energy on my Melmetal. They're going to go for the rock side, take me out here. Now we've got two superpowers ready to go, holding on to that energy. It's all about energy management. There goes the 1, there goes the 2, and you have a good night, sleep tight. Thank you for the battle, and let's move on to our next opponent. Good games. I'm just joking around, okay? But why are you being so rude? Oh my gosh. It's not you guys, it's only actually Twitter. I don't know, I didn't know zombies can operate a phone. Literally, I didn't know brain dead things can operate a phone on Twitter. That's crazy. But then again, how many brain cells does it really take to scroll through a feed, right? Anyways, we got a Swaparoo here up against a Mewtwo, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head here. We kind of need to win this matchup. We don't even have to use a shield. Bringing back their Dialga, and they're going to go ahead and farm us down, which is perfectly fine. Now, I would go with the Buzzwole, except for the Melmetal is just going to be resisting the Steel as well as the Dragon, so it's just going to be better for us to bring it in here to absorb that Draco. And there it is again, the Kyogre just showing up. What a cool, there's no algorithm. I don't see where it's like incorporating Buzzwole with it, but I don't really care. I'll take it. Let's go. I've never seen this many Kyogres back to back in Go Battle League, really, to be honest. Unless it was like right after it was done in the raids, right? Several months ago, or should I say like years ago. Alright, so what's going on here? Shielding up this surf. We're going to go ahead and counter down. You already see where this is going. I'm going to corner that Dialga right where I freaking want it. Going for the superpower here. Let's see what it does. Of course, we're going to be getting a shield. Now they're at half health. We've debuffed ourselves, but the thing about superpower on Buzzwole is you get stabbed and you do even more damage, so we're taking that win. Let's go. Oh, you better believe Athena got her treat. The battles were so good last night, she got another treat this morning. Hey. Alright. So we got this Miltank out here. Let's go ahead and catch it. Blah, 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 blah. Now, the score is keeping me at around, we discussed this a couple videos back, around 2,500 points. There's just nothing I can do. Okay? Maybe if I keep using the same team, but we'll have to see. So we're met with a Yveltal. This is going to be fine. Technically, everything on the team can handle it. Even the Mandibuzz would not mind going up against that thing. As a matter of fact, it would probably prefer it out of all of the Pokemon because, what? Dark Pulse and Focus Blast? They have Focus Blast. Of course, they're going to bait me and then go for it, which I'm going to fall for it because you never know. But yeah, so I guess Buzzwole would be the best option. Seeing that they are part dark, also flying would still do a lot of damage, as you're going to see here later. So there goes that Focus Blast. I love that moonshot in the back every time it shows your Pokemon, or at least my Pokemon here for these battles. So they're going to be swapping and bringing in Mewtwo now. Yeah, we're going to go down in one Side Strike, so yeah, we're going to kind of have to shield this up. So unfortunately, using our last shield, gonna go ahead and debuff their attack and then swap into our Dialga here to farm them up. Seeing that they've already used one shield, we're not at the worst disadvantage that we could be, so things are still looking pretty good. Hitting me with a debuff Side Strike, and I kind of laughed that one off. And we're seeing a Metagross. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see if we can bait them. We need to get their shield. We have to get their shield. Can we pull this one off, folks? We'll see. Let's see. Alright, so unfortunately, the things that we've discussed in the past, going for the lesser charge move is not going to give them leeway to be comfortable to do what they want here. So they actually go for a Meteor Mash, thinking it would be enough maybe to farm, but I swap into my Buzzwole here, and this is where Buzzwole's just tanking his shines. Look at this. Alright, I mean, it's doing a lot of damage, but still able to take it quite comfortably. We've got all the energy that we needed. And look at the Buzzwole flexing on the Yveltal. Says, bring it on. I don't care. I'm the true red Pokemon around here. Now, we've said this before, but Buzzwole's red in a mosquito. And what do you think all that is inside of him? Did he, like, you know, suck the blood out of a lot of things on some far-off universe planet, and he just goes from planet to planet, just absorbing everything? You could imagine something like that, but it is Pokemon. It's not like that sinister, so who knows. Anyways, what's going on here? We have them swapping into their Togekiss. So we have been debuffed, right? Yeah, we went for superpower. But at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, I kind of need to stay right here. We're going to go ahead and just stay right where we're at. Swap into our Dialga to catch a Ancient Power. Oh, you better freaking believe it. Farming down the Togekiss while we're retreating with energy on our Melmetal. Looking pretty good on that end there. And then the Buzzwole's just hanging out ready to go. Bringing back their weak Dialga that's in the yellow. And we're going to go ahead and let this Iron Head go, calling it very nice. They swap into a Landorus. So at this point, we're looking great here. Buzzwole's still going to be able to handle this thing, even though it's flying. It doesn't really matter. It's still doing a ton of damage. What do you have? I think this one actually has Bulldoze and Superpower. So technically, oh, never mind, Stone Edge, right? When of course, opposite every single time. So bringing in the Melmetal to go ahead and do as much damage as we can with that Rock Slide. And now that we have them into that red there, we can let this Melmetal go, no problem at all. It'd be actually kind of pointless to shield it up. And we're going to go ahead and farm them down with Buzzwole. There you go. The counter's still doing a lot of damage. They see that Buzzwole and they back out. We take the win and we move on to our next battle. Let's keep it moving here. And we're going to be met with a... Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of like a double-edged sword. They're doing a lot of damage to me. I'm going to be doing a lot to them. So let's go ahead and have a little fun here. So Buzzwole doesn't want nothing to do with it. Dialga doesn't really mind this battle. It's an okay matchup. Still can do a lot of damage with that Sacred Fire and Earthquake. But Buzzwole's going to be taking super effective from the fire, while our counter's doing literally, and our lunge is doing no damage because it's all resisted massively. Okay, so we've used one shield, and yeah, at this point we're just going to have to let it go. That's just the way it is. Bring it in our Dialga to hopefully farm him down, and we are doing that. We took out the main threat to Buzzwole. Let's see what you got in the back of Dialga. Go figure. So we're going to go straight for the Draco. And I didn't mean it like that, go figure, because look at, go figure, I have one too. So we're landing the Draco. They have a Zekrom in the back. I immediately bring in the Buzzwole because we have been debuffed. And we're going to start going for that lunge because you want to lower the attack as much as possible. They're letting it go, and it's already over because their Dialga literally has 1 HP. So this is pretty much a wrap here. Going for another lunge just to lower the attack. And I do believe at this point we're actually going to let this go so we can just bring in our Dialga, farm them up, and we're perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I do believe they back out after we use our shield here. I think that's how this works. Do they? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, taking that win. Let's keep it moving. Make sure you hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. Next battle met with a Excadrill. Now, this is another decent matchup. I mean, yeah, you're going to be taking a lot of damage, but you're also going to be able to hit them very hard with Superpower, so long as they don't catch it or something sneaky goes on here. So they hit me with a Drill Run, and I have a lot of energy over here, feeling like I screwed up, but I did lock in the Superpower, so at least we're good on that end. We just have to be careful on hitting the next one. As a matter of fact, I think they do catch. Yes, they do. Oh, right, but I threw a Rock Slide into... What is that? Did I throw the Rock Slide? Oh, wow, perfect. Beautiful, Lugia. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Dialga here and just have a little fun. Sure, they have Dragon Tail. Always is going to have Dragon Tail pretty much. If you have Extra Sensory on your Lugia, you're doing it wrong, boss. So, yeah, let this go. Expecting an Aeroblast. Yeah. Doing a lot of damage. Very nice. And we're able to farm down with energy as well. And they're bringing in a Togekiss. All right, here it is. This is the one. Okay, this is incredible. I couldn't... It was like... all right, so here we go. So I go for the Rock Slide. They swap into their freaking Excadrill and catch a Rock Slide. I farm up a little bit extra, bring in the Buzzwole. Folks, I'm telling you, this is the play of the last quarter of the year. All right, this is it right here. So we're farming down, beautiful. And I'm thinking, how the hell? Maybe if I lunge. Let's see how this works, because it's massively resisted because of the fairy and the flying type, right? So you saw how much health the Melmetal has. You can see it right there. It has no health at all. But I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, if I lower their attack enough that the charm is not going to do enough, and then we can get to a Rock Slide, and we get to a Rock Slide, and I'm thinking if this actually KOs, there's no way. Oh my gosh, that was the victory right there that shook the whole house, because I jumped so damn hard. I couldn't believe it. It was incredible. It's not like, oh, I won. It's because it was such a great battle. Like I've said before, it's not a matter of winning. It's a matter of bringing you fun battles with unique Pokemon in interesting situations. And that one fit the bill for every category. Every box has been marked. It was incredible. Anyways, going on and on about this, we are up against a Shadow Mamoswine here, and we're calling the Avalanche. Very cool. Let's get it. Going for the superpower after we got a shield, and at this point, we're going to let this go. We're not going to shield it up. We're going to go ahead and farm them down with the Dialga if they're able to get to another one. But for whatever reason, I build up a little bit more extra energy and go for a Rock Slide instead of another superpower, which was pretty risky right there. I don't know what I was thinking. A little late, a little out of it. And even though I did that, I was still not able to get to a superpower up against the Metagross. And I'm bringing in the Buzzwole. They swap into Lugia. We're going to go ahead and go for Lunge, lower the attack, bring in Dialga, and still with 2 shields here, I do believe we're going to have another opponent who backs out. There was a lot of people who were backing out with this Buzzwole team, and it was so damn satisfying too. You have no idea. Okay, so we'll let this go. I mean, we'd already lowered their attack. Aeroblast still doing a lot of damage. That move really does not mess around. And there's the back out. We're taking the win with 2 shields. Buzzwole team is absolutely on fire. I really cannot express, probably can hear it through my voice, but how excited, how fun, and just, it was so worth it. It was worth it. Buzzwole is going to be one of those things that is extremely rare because it is going to be, I don't know when they're going to bring it back next. You know, it's these Ultra Beasts for that event. So we'll have to see. Next battle, we're met with a Lugia, which is great with our Melmetal. They're swapping into Mewtwo, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Dialga. Since that was so quick, we're going to go ahead and let that go. Or shield it up there. Shadow Ball. Okay. Figured it was, yeah, probably hold on to our health a little bit because we had a decent lead there with the Lugia. I actually was thinking I will double shield them to win this matchup. Yeah, so that's going to happen. So looks like I was trying to hit Iron Head, but I don't know why I was thinking I was going to beat them. So unfortunately at this point, yes, we're going to shield up. We've already gotten a shield, so we're not too bad at a disadvantage here. And if we hit something with a Draco, I mean, we're going to be looking great. So we're going to go straight for that on the Lugia. Let's see what happens here. They let it go. And the best thing to do is, oh, I was going to say, wait, but they locked themselves, sniping my Dialga. Oh, good snipe. You sniped me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Buzzwole, which is flexing on the Hydreigon already. Man, this thing has got an ego to match its muscles, man. I tell you what. All right. So we're going to let that go. Flash Cannon. Okay, no big deal. We're farming them down. They've got no more shields, and they're backing out yet again. The Buzzwole team just makes them keep on quitting left and right, front and center. Next battle met with a Dragonite. Oh, I love to see it. But yet again, we still have to look out for that superpower. So you could wait until they throw theirs, but you know how it goes there. I've been encountering people that'll keep on farming and they get to 100 energy and they keep on going because they want you to throw first. It's like, okay. All right, so they throw their superpower there and then they swap into a Metagross. They catch a Rock Slide. Dang it. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Buzzwole here. Getting to the Lunge, unfortunately not before they're getting to their Meteor Mash. So I think we're going to want to shield that up because we kind of want to win this matchup here. Let's see how it works. We can take a Meteor Mash. Easy money now. As a matter of fact, we're going to be farming down this Metagross, which is just perfection. So they still have 2 shields. What's going on here? Bringing back that Dragonite, which is still going to be taking a lot of damage from Lunge here. And I go for the Lunge because, well, I'm not trying to debuff myself here, and we just lowered their attack. So, great. So let's see what they hit me with. Dragon Claw. Look at that damage, and it doesn't even do enough. So I swap and hold on to my energy. Bring in Dialga. They have an Excadrill. Okay. Drill Run's not going to be enough. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor here. And we barely get to it with the Dialga, one of the most OP things in the Master League. I know. I'm just sick and tired of it. Not the Master League, just everybody's meta, right? And we bring in Buzzwole, and yet again, another back out. Another quitter. Oh, man. Let's go. Good games to everybody. I'm not trying to down talk. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, next battle, we're met with a Mewtwo here, and, well, they're going to be swapping to try to catch something, a Rock Slide potentially, which would have done barely anything, but I wasn't giving it up then, so we're going to go ahead and throw it now. Superpower. Retreating into our Buzzwole here, which is going to be taking a lot of damage from the Fire Punch, but that's okay. Can we get to this Lunge? Yep, we sure do. It's not going to be enough to take them out. And the next Fire Punch is not going to be enough to actually KO us either here. Should be pretty close. Nope, never mind. That, damn. Even after a lunch, still enough. All right, so this is great. Now we got the Metagross on the team. Oh, we're coming towards it. Man, time flies when you have good video, good content to cover, or at least when I'm really excited. I mean, sometimes the videos drag on with the commentary. I'm like, looking at the time, like, come on. But this one, I'm like, no, it's over already. No, I want to keep on talking here. I want to keep yapping my mouth. All right, so back with the Mewtwo again. Okay, hitting me with a side strike. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Can't even talk. Hit me with your best shot. Let's go. All right, going for the rock slide here. And going for the next one. And I'm just having a freaking good old blast over here, folks. So we have the Metagross in the back, and we still have 2 shields. It looks like we're going to actually use that to our advantage here in a minute. Oh, no kidding, right? Alrighty, they're getting pushed towards the corner here. So we let this go. We go in here. We farm down with Metagross, unless they swap. Alright, yeah, there they go. And it's over. We're going to go for Earthquake. We take this win, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the net. This is the best day.